Oh, okay, there we
Are
go.
we ready? Okay.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how to do this. Damn it.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Fuck. Oh, there it is. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Shitcoin Talk,
Oh, okay,
episode
there.
84. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I gotta figure out how to do
who's
this.
playing the-
Damn it.
God
Android,
damn it.
mute your shit. Fuck. Or is it me? Oh, there
No,
it is.
no.
Hey, God
I'm not
damn
gonna
it.
mute. Fuck
Welcome.
off.
Okay, dude. Fuck. I almost had the perfect intro, dude. Okay, welcome to Shitcoin Talk
Immediately off the
episode.
rails.
Oh god, 84. I'm dumb. I'm here with all my friends. We have a new layout for all of our people here. So Ambroid's at the top. Ambroid, say hello and wave to the people.
Hello. Yeah, I can see like SoCal's head, like right there. I could just pick it up. and
What's
lift
up,
it
man?
This is
Come
cool,
at me,
dude.
bro. Come at me.
New and improved.
The cream rises to the top.
What does that mean?
Is that why you're on the bottom, Knack?
Yeah.
You're
So
power
are
bottom,
we
aren't
are
you?
we doing the Thanksgiving shit instead of intros? This
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, Ambroid. What do you think?
Yeah, okay, so
I'm really excited to see this.
I'm thankful that you were on time for once, so we could start the show at the proper time.
Hell yeah. Yep. Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm thankful for, dude.
Oh, this
Next
is
up,
gonna turn
SoCal.
into a
Let's
shit
go.
show. Hey, what's going on? Like you said, happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. Yeah, I am also thankful that we got to finally start a show on time. This is great. We've been trying to do this forever. So I'm really happy to get this going, guys.
I'm really glad that I asked you guys what you're thankful for, because it's just me waking up on time.
That is how high the bar is
Yeah.
now, dog.
Right, dude? All right. Well, great. Coin, how are you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm thankful that people are complaining about Ethereum being worth $540 and they're saying that that's a bad price because I love that. And I'm also thankful that you woke up on time and that was great. And here we are. We finally made a show. 84 episodes. We were gonna have one every week, and here we are 6 years later.
Yeah, we're finally
so.
trying to get on the schedule again, dude. Yep.
All right, man. Let's go.
Okay.
Pass that shit to Bagsy.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm grateful to be here, and yeah, I remember when I first saw one of your first episodes, or I don't remember which one it was. Back in the days, I was like, damn, I'd love to be there. So yeah, grateful to be here, and grateful that these altcoins are bouncing.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that Zcash is gonna go to $70,000 according to CryptoPad.
Oh.
So, really stoked to see that happen in the next 5 years.
70 or 7?
70.
Cents.
$70,000, dude. One Zcash equals 7 Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, there we go. That's the important.
Yeah,
Yep.
good stuff.
Great. Well, let's get started, shall we, gents? What do you have on the screen here, Ambroid? What is this?
It's a shitcoin.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm sitting in this. I've been in it for a while, actually, providing liquidity on it.
Nice.
So I got into a pre-sale somehow. This was a very small amount of people, and it's back at the pre-sale prices now again. Right? It got dumped to a minus 50% or so. That's where like the seed investors were, and now it's back at the pre-sale prices. So it's testing those. I'm thinking it could at least double from here. That would be my expectation as the next like major resistance point.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all my thoughts there. Not much beyond that right now. It's a very small market cap.
How small?
How did you?
Is anybody tracking chat?
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying.
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say for Gather, how did you pick your range here?
You mean the accumulation range?
Or just where you started your Fibonacci.
No, again, this is like if you look at here on the right, it says 0%, and this
Okay.
is
Pre-sale
I have
price.
to look.
100%,
Yeah,
right?
perfect.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
like, how did you choose them? I mean, like, how did you pick those points as your
yeah,
pivot?
0% is pre-sale price.
3.2 cents. You know, 3.2 cents on
Yes.
Gather. That's the
Like private sale
sale.
price? Yeah.
Yes. So I figure
Oh, that's
it's gonna be
interesting.
it's just resistance support,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Where
yeah,
you
yeah.
take the pre-sale or ICO prices
Yeah,
and their
yeah.
multipliers as logical resistance levels, right? Because there's going to be people dumping at 2x.
I'm gonna take a toke after that. Never thought of that. Yeah, I think seed is around 0.015.
Yes. So there you go, right? That's where this entire fucking accumulation happened.
Cool,
All
cool.
of it, right? It's around minus 50%, so 16 cents.
Yeah,
Right.
but I really like Gather. I don't know if you've met Reggie or anyone from the team, but they're really solid people.
So I haven't met anyone this year, all year, right?
Mhm.
I just haven't gotten out of the house basically due to the
Right.
fucking thing. It's
Yeah.
everywhere around us.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, I've met I'll be honest, I've met maybe 15 people altogether this year. Like it's the same 15 people again and again, and that's it. I just don't meet any new people now.
The mailman, your pharmacist.
No, I mean like friends and shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I'm best friends with my imaginary friend Charlie. You know, that's how the last year has been.
I'm out in the boonies. I don't see anybody. I'm in bumfuck
that,
Egypt.
That's your jam.
Are you glad about that, or
It
do
is.
you want to be
Yeah.
a city boy?
Hell,
I
to
can
the
imagine you
no.
being a city boy, SoCal.
Oh God, shoot me! No, why? Why?
Wearing some Yeezys and
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I'm
sweatpants and
not-
Yeezys and
fresh.
Supreme sweatshirt,
Dumb.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Come on.
Jesus,
Yeah.
I would murder myself. All right, just straight up.
Not even kill yourself, right? Like
No.
murder yourself.
No, it would be a murder. It would be a self-murder. They'd be like, how they die? Suicide? No, it was a self-murder. Oh, you mean suicide? No. This was a murder.
Okay.
All right, we got off track. Crypto.
Yeah,
Okay,
crypto. So, I mean, the last week Bitcoin went up to like almost $20,000. Did you guys think it was gonna break all-time high, or were you pretty skeptical?
I thought it would. Yes, and I thought it would trend. Range sideways for maybe a week or two, and then just like Chad a 4K candle or something ambitious, you know. But that was just what I thought. I mean, no oracle or anything, but that did not happen.
Yeah.
The inverse happened.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't even. I'm sure
Inverse
everyone was.
jacket.
I'm sure everyone was glued to the charts, right? It hit like 19,400, and then went down and hit 19,400 again. I was like, oh, man, it's not looking too good, you know. But I mean, I'm surprised it chugged along that far, honestly.
Yeah,
So nice.
I expected a consolidation around 17, 18,000. I didn't expect it to just power through to halfway through 19. You
I
know,
know,
It's
dude.
raw, within spitting distance of all-time high.
Hold on, let me draw something.
Yeah,
And-
dude, I got kind of scared.
We were discussing this, before we went live, was how we had different experiences on our timelines. How on mine it was relatively euphoria free. Like the most euphoria I was getting on my timeline was from the morons at like CNBC and Forbes Crypto and stuff like that, like the mainstream financial news outlets. So that was like the largest source of euphoria on my timeline. I was like, all right, whatever. Fuck it. Let's go to 30,000 then, I guess. Whatever the fuck will get a reaction out of you people.
Yeah.
But Ambroid was saying how his feed was just dripping with fucking euphoria and hopium. So I mean, Who knows? Maybe the Twitter algo was just messing with me.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
don't know, man. It's been weird. Where this is like what we are experiencing here is like very similar to like this here, and meaning that there's been no retraces for weeks, right?
Yeah.
2 months even now. However, cyclically, we are like, I'm drawing shit here, so just give me a sec.
We're gonna
But
get a Lenny, aren't we?
no, not right now. Cyclically, I think we are like somewhere over here. Like, hard to say
Yes.
where exactly.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
In that area though.
Fuck yeah.
So you would be wagering, right, that we are like over here. Like this. I don't know how deep or whatever. Because what I'm looking at is, so you had all-time high, and then the reaction from it, the complacency shoulder, right? And over here in 2017, you had the top and the complacency shoulder. And the reaction level, right? The support there. That was the resistance in 2019 summer.
Yep.
And ever since we broke it, we haven't stopped, right?
Yeah.
So ever since we broke it, like over here, it stopped only once, and this was the Bitfinex hack.
Yeah.
That was unnatural.
So there's going to be like fundamental events that will create these dips, right? When we were attempting to break the all-time high,
China.
China banks, exactly, multiple of them. That didn't work, of course. It was just retraces, right? So what you're expecting here is some kind of reaction from some kind of news. There's been no news so far, but there's been the dump already, right? There might be the second leg, like in a couple days or even sooner, where it might be fundamentally based.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like cyclically, we are here. There's been no corrections. Like if you go by pure technicals, you want to see 12K.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I was thinking with that line where you drew it. Man, that's a pretty steep drop. But what? Yeah.
It's very deep. That's like too deep even.
Yeah.
It was like 30 or
So-
40. No, that's like 40%.
It's 30%, right? Which from the top, which is standard because in 2017
max.
that's how you were punishing the 3x long people on Bitfinex.
Yeah, I remember because Bitfinex was like the biggest exchange. So if you could take it down 33% or something, you'd be fucking a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. So I mean, you said there hasn't been much news on this like write up. I mean.
No. I disagree.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Sorry, I misunderstood you then.
There's been a shitload of very positive news
that's
for
what
the
I was
longest
thinking.
time.
Yep.
And negative ones as well, like pretty significant ones. But they just didn't move the price down, you know? And it's positive shit prevailing right now. I don't know what kind of narrative they would have to whip up for a dumped 12K, you know? That could be something like PayPal going back completely on their word and just canceling crypto.
It's kind of funny.
That was
It's kind of funny because these are things that normally would crush crypto. Like back in the day, these would have been devastating things. The Arthur news, that would have been huge. And then what did we get the other day? What was that scam dump that happened the other day?
Oh, on the Euro pair?
Or
or on an ETH USD on Bybit.
Yeah, the Bybit. Yeah,
Yeah. It went down. It wicked down to like 4, like the low 400s.
but didn't they confiscate that one scam token too?
I don't know.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
maybe
I'll
audience
check
knows.
that.
Actually,
What I heard the last few days that I thought was interesting was that that Ponzi scheme that the Chinese government busted and got like
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
okay,
about.
yeah, the $4.2 billion worth of a ton of crypto, like
Yeah,
like
like that would have
1%
killed
of the
things
Ether
back in the
supply
day,
and the
man.
Bitcoin supply almost. Like
That
holy
actually-
fuck, dude.
That
Is that
actually
Phoenix?
happened a year ago. All that was seized a year ago.
But they're just
Yeah.
making it public
The-
now.
Yes, the Chinese
This-
government is
that what
just now making it public.
My man.
And in fact, according to Chain, damn, I
Analytics?
wish I would have saved. Yeah, well, no, a Chain analyst.
Oh.
I wish I would have saved his tweet thread. I think I might have RT'd it, so actually I can go get the link. Anyway, point is, he was tracking all of the seized funds and saw when they got sent to the majority of the 4.2 billion was sent to Huobi,
Huobi, dude.
and
Yeah, that's why people in chat are
Huobi,
saying
whatever.
now. Yeah. It's recycled
and
fund.
yeah. So anyway, point is, China caused the dip at the end of 2019, and the beginning of this year from 14 to 3 or whatever the hell it went to.
Brutal, dude.
So
Shameless.
yeah, that's but now we're running and China has nothing left in the barrel.
Someone on chat says analytics guy is Ergo BTC. Is that
Okay, there you go.
Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I think that was the guy.
My man. Thank you, Max.
I can go check on my fucking feed real quick. Hang on.
Yeah. So
But yeah, anyway, so long story short, China was the reason for the dip at the end of last year, beginning of this year, because of the seized plus token funds.
intraday.
No. It wasn't. It was sorry, dude, for saying your name wrong, but Keno shaking. I don't know. At
Keno
Keno
Shaking.
shaking.
Yep, there.
Oh, yeah,
Max has
on
got
Twitter.
it, dude.
Yep.
Legend.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Now he does reference Ergo BTC, but yeah, no, the one I read was this other guy, Keno shaking.
Yeah, the chain analytics guys are. I mean, it's crazy, dude. The things they're doing on there, like Glassnode and stuff, watching inflows and outflows to exchanges and shit like that. I mean, it's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
they're doing. That's cool, man.
Oh yeah, I think it's awesome. I love that. I love tracking that shit.
Yeah. For shizzle, dude. Okay. So what else is going on, dude?
Yeah, I like. Are you asking in general or?
Yeah.
I think
Well-
I think the caps look good right now.
I was gonna say, before we get into any more coins, do you want to talk about the predix hack?
Sure. Predicts.
All right.
Well, there's a lot
So-
of. I mean, there's a lot of. We could just in general exploits in
could-
general, I suppose. Because I know
And,
Pickle.
yeah, it wasn't a hack. It was an exploit. It wasn't a hack. It was an exploit.
Okay. Yeah. There's
The
a.
export of what? I'm not even familiar, dude.
So I read their post-mortem, and I'm sure I'm going to get some points of this incorrect. But from what I understood, the exploit was a integer underflow bug that has to do with how Ethereum handles low integers and their prediction market contracts, and how it handled a bunch of predictions opened and closed in a very short amount of time. And if I, understood their post-mortem correctly, basically that caused the smart contract to pay out its entire balance to the prediction submitter, regardless if their prediction was correct or incorrect.
So,
And
question:
yeah,
why the fuck would you be holding this anyway? Because it was in a downtrend already at the time.
I never. I wasn't holding it. I was just talking about the hack, dude.
Oh man.
I mean, all of
Now-
this as a holder could be avoided by you not being a shitty trader.
But you gotta
Who
use. You
said
gotta
I
have a
was holding
token
it?
to predict, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
You should
But
have
anyway,
predicted
now.
I don't know.
Now-
Isn't this a community project, anyways?
Here,
Sherlock?
I don't know.
I think it's Sherlock and Hilo behind it. But I did buy some on that dip, though. So now I am holding a bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get behind that.
Yeah, I caught that knife for sure. I saw that.
Were you
I
scared?
saw it. I mean, I figured either it was a whale dumping or a rug getting pulled. Either way, I was catching a knife. So,
So how do you even prepare for that trade?
well,
What's your
honestly, this one,
Push
this
the buy
in
button.
particular, yeah, this in particular instance was just pure luck. I happened to be awake and
Mhm.
actually had the fucking predicts ticker up.
Mhm.
And I was actually watching TV, and I just saw it like update out of the corner of my eye, looked over and saw it had nuked down 90-something% or whatever the hell it was. I was like, oh shit. Saw somebody sold a bunch of the tokens. I was like, okay, so either rug got pulled or a whale just exited. Let's knife catch. Why not? Because
What was your entry?
it went from 60 cents to 17 cents. So my entry was 17 cents, dude. And now it's back up to 43 cents now.
Are you
But,
are you
uh,
scared to? Are you gonna sell or like what's the deal here? What do you do after that? Something like that. I mean, what's the
No, I
plan?
staked it because they have staking, and I staked it because why not?
Word.
Why,
Whatever.
yes?
I'm playing with it. Who cares?
Okay.
But
Ambroy's not having it.
Yeah, bro. Well, like, there's so many like projects that I mean, the contracts they're making are pretty like sophisticated, and like hackers are totally taking advantage of it. Because a lot of these contracts have
Yeah.
like millions of dollars. Granted, I don't think this one did, but I know a few of the high-profile
Yeah.
ones have like Pickle.
no, and
I got owned on
didn't-
Pickle, dude. I was like, man, I'm gonna buy this. It looks good as hell. And then I like bought it, and the next day I was on the computer. I was like, all right, gotta go walk the dog or something. I come back and I'm like, the fuck did my money go, dude? Like, what the hell happened?
Jesus.
So I was unlucky on that one, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard out here, dude.
Well, and also, I think I only bought like $50 worth, maybe 75. Like it was nothing.
Bro, I was gonna ask, how did you ape into that coin? Like, there must
Oh,
have
yeah,
been no
it-
liquidity.
Yeah, dude. Like I bought almost nothing. It was really just like I said, just a punt knife catch. Hey, 17 cents from 60.
Well, dude, I'm happy
Let's
it
see what
played out.
happens.
Yeah, you
Hope
can go
those
buy yourself a
100
nice dinner.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we
It,
didn't,
it
didn't
made
finish.
sense for the next Ethereum fee.
Right?
Yeah,
it
right.
did. It did. It did. It was
Yeah.
nice. But no, apparently after the hacker, sold the tokens and extracted the Ethereum, he took 135 Ethereum. And apparently the Predix team got in touch with the exploiter somehow and negotiated the return of like 124 of the 135 ETH stolen or something. The vast majority of it, but the exploiter kept like 10 or 15 Ethereum.
They
Something
should
like
give
that,
that guy a job.
right? So
They probably can't afford him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he seems pretty cheap. If you only got like 10 Ethereum at the end of it, it's not too bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
dude, it's like I remember this is like back at like when shitcoins would just dump at any given moment. You had to be awake like every waking
Oh, yeah.
second of your
Dude.
life to watch this shit,
Yep.
dude. I went away for an hour. I came back and my money was gone, dude. And
yeah, oh yeah.
just like,
Oh
God
yeah,
damn it,
for
dude.
sure. Oh yeah, this was definitely 2014-esque for sure.
Yeah, it's just like pre-mine dump kind of thing. I don't know. It's hard out here, dude. And like some of these projects are
Yeah,
probably
it-
audited, but like it doesn't matter that much because someone is gonna come through and just take the money if it's a big enough pot, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely incentive for people testing this shit, dude. So.
And
there's definitely incentive for leaving vulnerabilities in the contract.
Yes,
that is well.
that is true.
That is well.
It's an inside
That
job,
that
dude.
is true. Yeah, man.
Sometimes,
But-
for sure. Not all the time, obviously.
Yeah,
Rodriguez, is that what
like
you're referencing?
with these security audits, you would even be questioning like, is it worth it to just lie on the fucking audit
Yeah.
and then use it like a month or 2 months later?
Yeah. Dude.
I mean, look at half the freaking hacks. They were certified and audited by third parties.
Yeah.
right?
Who are the third parties exactly? I mean, dude.
So, I mean, at least 4 platforms that got hacked over the last couple months were audited by Certic, right? And that's a big name. Like, you see it
Yeah,
all over the
100%,
place.
man. Yeah, I was
So
thinking
do
of the
they
same
just
thing.
give that shit out for free, or what's going on here? You know?
Yeah.
Is it possible they're incompetent?
Probably.
I mean,
Should you be
know,
able to certify if you've had that many go wrong?
I should audit contracts, dude. I could make a ton of money doing that shit. I'd be like, yep, looks good. Okay. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. But here, it got the dumb seal of approval. There you go. It's like part of your roadmap is completed now. Check it off.
certified.
Yeah,
Like it.
dude. Check off the roadmap, dude. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's talk about the that nurse kind of meme that happened recently, where they rug pulled a coin, and one of the people wrote in the smart contract, like, it's all my money. I'm a nurse, please. And they returned half of that person's money. Did you guys hear about that?
No, what?
No.
So then people who started getting rug pulled started doing the same thing. Like, I'm a nurse, help me. So they tried to use the same thing.
I'm a nurse?
Yeah, no, I don't know if the original post was actually true or not, but it worked. Got half their money back.
Wow.
But it just kind of became a meme,
I'm
and
a
then it
nurse.
disappeared a few days later. That's CT.
Please,
But yeah,
my family, my nurses. Someone, yeah.
My patience.
Giovanni asked, "Who audits the auditors?" What emoji is this? Money face emoji. Meh. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, who knows, dude. I just know that if there's so many smart contracts coming out, like anybody could just like run an auditing service probably and just get away with it.
And that's the problem with these very highly sophisticated and esoteric programming languages like Solidity, where there's not a whole lot of true experts in it. Because, you could sit a proficient, C developer or Java developer or Python or whatever and put him down in front of a Solidity code and he'd be like, yeah, I guess it looks good. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
So there's really no telling if the auditors you're using are even, proficient or not.
So what?
Because-
Auditing doesn't really mean shit. Maybe.
Well,
In most
not
some
necessarily.
cases.
2020 taught us so.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, because look, I mean, the results speak for themselves, but
Yeah, so in this case, then my way of thinking would be that Compound is one of the oldest platforms out there, and they haven't gotten hacked. So
I think they're forked a
look at-
lot too. They're forked quite a bit. They're the
Yeah,
coins
yeah,
too.
exactly. So what you want to look at is who audited Compound, and then take those as the good rule of thumb, right? Anything else is, you gotta question it.
And I've seen prices ranging from 5K up to like 25K. Imagine paying 25K then getting rug pulled.
Yeah, that sucks.
That shit hurts, and it happens all the time. So yeah. Anyways, it's tough. That's why.
It
Like, to
depends on the
Um,
amount of work that the auditing firm has got to do. 5K will get you basically nothing almost.
Okay.
A little stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stamp only.
yeah, from what I understand, I've never had it like priced out myself, or been involved in it. But from what I've understand from secondhand sources is that it's extremely expensive to get a proper auditing done.
And then you don't even know if it's good or not.
Exactly, and then you're not even guaranteed,
But I mean,
that it is
if
going to be
people are
good.
just throwing
so.
Ethereum at you, then you pay for like a $25,000 audit. I guess it's not that big of a deal, you know. It's like if you get $1 million, then who cares, right?
Yeah.
Unless they steal all your Ethereum, then you're pissed.
I was gonna say, and then you have the projects that don't do any sort of ICO or pre-sale or whatever, just completely self-funded. So
yeah, and then you end up buying a nice catch and staking it.
They're never self-funded, dude. And like if there's been no public sale, then it's probably VC funded, in which case they got the equity.
Yeah.
So say stuff like Uniswap, where it got VC funded, they didn't have to do any kind of ICO or pre-sale for the token. No, they airdropped the token on the exchange users, which in this case, you were dumping a lot of the token on the equity holders, right? Because they would be liquidity providing on the exchange right from the beginning. And the older your liquidity providing has been, the higher amounts of uni you got in return.
Yeah.
So all of these investors that were in right from the beginning, they got a lot of those tokens, and they're happy about the payday.
Yeah, everyone got 400 uni, but I saw some screenshots, people getting like 100,000 because they've been staking like Ethereum and USDT and shit for like a year or two or something. So
yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
That was a nice payday, I'm sure.
That's
and plus all the fees they've been making the past 2 years too. I mean, shit, dude, that's crazy. Good on you. All right, is there any coins we should talk about in particular? I know Bagsy mentioned XRP in Stellar Lumen. Sorry to throw you under the bus, dude, but
no, fuck. I'd much rather look at Atom if anything, but we could talk about XRP quickly.
Yeah, or what would you say you want to talk about? We could talk about whatever. I don't care.
It's fine. Let's go with Ripple.
Okay, this is your fault. So I mean, you make your bed, you sleep in it now, brother.
Trust me, it's thorny, but I honestly think that it'll keep running until it does not. And it sounds fucking stupid, but
it's gonna go up until it goes down.
But thank you, Einstein.
But there's an airdrop in I think the first or second week of December, and I was actually going to ask you guys if you think that based on the current market conditions and knowing that there is an airdrop, do you think people would be more likely to try and buy in at the last minute, or do you think that there would be a sustained upside because of that narrative? Which is more likely in this case?
Jeez, it's been so long since I've seen a coin that's an airdrop like this.
Listen,
so I'll tell you right now. The answer is simple.
Here it comes.
It's always the dump before the airdrop. There's never people buying into the airdrop
into the snapshot. No, smart people don't usually go into the snapshot, right?
Never, ever, dude.
I don't know. BSV.
I haven't seen a bullish airdrop ever, right?
No, Bitcoin BSV, or was it Bitcoin Cash? That was
still dumped.
Yeah, but it went up to like 3K, no?
Yeah, I mean,
bro, free.
No, you misunderstand.
Oh, I don't understand. Sorry.
You misunderstand. I mean, the run up to the airdrop is narrative for the bull run, but the airdrop itself is bearish. It always is.
Yes, I agree. Yes. Yeah.
So there's not going to be FOMO around the airdrop, right? There's not going to be an uptrend around the airdrop.
Snapshot buyers.
It's going to top out at least a week before the airdrop. In my mind. Even this right here could be the start of distribution, right? As long as it doesn't make a new high. In
Well,
which
just-
case, I'm in love, right? Because that's gonna be like a very quick swing trade, up to like 90 cents or something. That's
But I mean,
significant resistance.
well, yeah, XRP. I mean, it definitely could blow past all this shit, and it wouldn't even matter. Wouldn't surprise me that much.
Sure.
But,
Yeah. It would to me, because you've got the airdrop incoming, and there's gonna be people dumping on the airdrop. So, if anything, it would be something like it would need to reset completely.
I feel like the XRP army is kind of
after-
slow sometimes. Do they know about the airdrop yet? Have they been informed?
I tweeted about it and then it started pumping. It was
So
very
maybe-
timely,
Maybe
but I
they
didn't
don't
hear about
know.
it on Twitter. I'm sure I'm not the only one who tweeted about it, obviously, but
No. I saw it
yeah,
a
no.
little bit, but
And just to explain to everyone listening, I got in at around 32 cents, a bit higher, and I shaved 80% of my position up till now. So I have 20% left. So I don't recommend really
Nice.
anyone buy here unless you're going to use a stop, which I know most of you won't. So when I say that I think it'll go to $1, it's, you know, it doesn't matter to me. But I do think that when XRP pumps, it fucking pumps. And
Yep.
I just volume that I saw, to me, I think it's more likely than not, but you know, I wouldn't bet the house on it. So just, you know, none of this is financial advice.
yes, it is.
Disclaimer.
Someone also mentioned XEM. NEM is getting an airdrop in January too, which I didn't. I didn't know about that.
Didn't that delist from Binance recently?
I don't know.
Or not
I
recently?
looked at the chart like the other day. It didn't look. It looks pretty good.
It does.
I just can't get myself to trade these.
That's
coins,
like
man.
a dinosaur coin.
I'm sad
Yeah.
to say it looks good,
Yeah, dude.
You're
It really
right.
does.
because
Yeah.
it's fucking dead. I've been checking the like contract usage and stuff like that when you've got a platform.
Mhm.
So like how many new tokens there are on Ethereum, how many new namespaces and mosaics are there on NEM, right? I check it every 6 months. And technically it's been growing, but the way these work is that they expire after a time, and the expiration is outgrowing the growth of new namespaces, right?
So one day there will be no more.
No, I mean, there's going to be new ones. It's just
Yeah.
that there's less and less active ones, right?
Gotcha.
Where it was a couple thousand a year ago, now it's going to be like 1,000 or something. I don't know.
Can we zoom that out to the weekly or monthly, and just
It's
to see it?
days.
Yeah, I just want to see the
Zoom it out.
entire.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
And it, like the node owners have also been very sad like about their earnings, because you need like 5 million tokens or something like that, and then your earnings are like I don't know, $1,000 a year or something.
Damn, dude.
Who
It
wants
sucks.
that to still pump?
Well,
Jesus.
They do.
If there's anyone bag holding, that was a really nice SR flip we had on the daily here. So
Yes.
it's looking good. Do you typically not use volume, Ambroid?
Come again?
Do you use volume usually, or do you prefer price action?
I think it's irrelevant to a large extent.
Okay.
But what is this gonna tell you, right?
Who knows?
What is that, dude?
So my question is, what is this gonna tell you? Because the source
Yeah.
is CoinMarketCap. So it could just have been one Indian exchange on CoinMarketCap that just decided to turn up the volumizer to 11, right?
Fair.
What the
Really
fuck
fair.
is
There's
that,
volume.
dude?
So Ambroid, I gotta ask you a question. So teach me. So if I'm looking at volume, where is the most reliable place or platform or source?
So FTX has got the index of trusted exchanges with actual volumes, and then you want to go to the actual exchange then, so say like Bitfinex or something,
Mhm.
and that's where you source it. And if you want to be thorough, then you compare it with other exchanges.
Mhm.
But oftentimes I'll just not bother myself with volume at all, because it's I don't know, it's not too relevant anymore unless you use some kind of sophisticated method, which is going to be more something like exchange inflow outflow, stuff
Mhm.
like that, right?
Open interest, all these kind of things. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's
Gotcha.
actual data that cannot be faked. Whereas volume, you
Mhm.
can just say that you'll, um, you know, sacrifice the 0.1% fees that you've got and just trade with yourself a bit just to create some kind of fake volume, even though it's real, right?
Mhm.
Just because you want to create interest. I know. It's,
I have an interesting comment before we move on, I guess.
yeah.
The number one exchange under the FTX volume monitor is Binance, and they were given a score of 5 on 5 for true volume.
Yeah, I
You,
can agree with that for sure.
interesting. I sometimes hear people speaking about wash trading on Binance. Is is that no longer a thing? When it never was a thing?
Well, the liquidity is shit, and there's always trading going on. So the question is like, how much of this is like
Actual people,
actual?
yeah.
Yeah, there's not too much liquidity on some of these altcoins,
Mhm.
but I think that's just the shitcoin
I think
days, right?
compared Binance to like some of these other like the Asian exchanges that are pumping out like
Yeah.
there
Okay.
was one exchange I saw that was doing like $2 billion of volume on Feathercoin. It was like, how the fuck is that even possible? It's like like 20 times the market cap, and they're just like pushing out like. So I think in comparison to something like that, yeah, it's probably more real, but
Mhm.
definitely. I mean, it's definitely not humans trading to humans every trade, you know.
Yeah,
So
I mean, look at the data here, right? Two
Mhm.
thirds of that is on derivatives.
right.
Mhm.
So that's going to be focused on the larger markets. And when you want to go and buy the smaller market caps on Binance, you're going to suffer anyways, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, I could agree with how the volume is definitely skewed sometimes. I think for maybe smaller caps, it would be good. But like dumpster diving shit coins maybe just to see where the volume's at. But other than that, I could agree. I like volume, but
Who doesn't like volume,
I
dude?
love volume. Volume is so good. All right, what other shit coins are you guys looking at? I mean, what else is
So yeah, I think Adam's at an interesting spot.
Atom?
ATOM, yeah.
Atom.
On.
Yeah, I was looking at some of those coins too. Yeah, Algo is in a kind of decent spot too.
And I would say
Cosmos.
Android as well. The BTC pair is probably the more.
Yeah, this is kind of noisy actually. Like, there's a
Mhm.
bunch of sideways.
Yeah. So if you pull up the BTC and bring it to the 3 day or the weekly, there's a really nice trend line that we're um, being held on. So yeah, if you could take just those
A
series of
weekly.
lows.
Let me just go.
Yeah. Oh, that's
This
one
one?
way. Yeah, but if you zoom out as well, we found another one, bro. So if you zoom out even farther, can you connect the?
You can just
Oh
share
wow, look.
yourself as well if you
Yeah,
wish.
okay. Sorry, because my mic is. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. I just moved my shit around. Sorry.
It's
No,
okay.
I mean I can draw it. I don't give a shit. But
No, that's fine. You're right.
I just
Thank
don't
you.
like these esoteric fucking trend lines that don't mean fuck all to me. Yeah,
Oh, really? I'm okay. Okay.
because
Yeah.
if you want a trend line, like in my mind, it should be something that's local to an internal pattern or something. Like rarely do you see these long-term relevant trend lines like this one over here. This is rare.
How
This
do
is
you
not a
how?
real.
Yeah. How do you define? I guess relevant in this case.
that it's respected,
Mhm.
and it doesn't have to be precise. It doesn't have to be exact, but it should be respected. That's
Yeah. Here, can I pull up my chart really quickly for you?
yeah, present. Dude.
I just
Yes.
can't while you're presenting.
There you go.
Thanks. Or maybe I could.
Whoa. Present yourself. Show us your
Shalom.
stuff. Show us your goods here.
A tab.
Show me what you've got.
Show me what you need. Can you guys see? All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
My
there it
dick.
is. Got it.
Nice.
Perfect.
Oh, okay, I like that. No, I would have never drawn that.
No, that's really fair. But I find that it's been relevant in the past, and that coupled with just the volume that we've seen recently,
How the fuck did you draw it?
from just
No, I
just
see it. I mean, it
tip-
just
tip. You could also go, I guess, from close to close if you want, and
it just doesn't matter, dude.
well, that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I think you're wrong. Just because we also have these wicks to the upside, to me that just shows that there's some would say it looks like salt pressure. To me, it feels more likely to be buy pressure, or just reaccumulation. Nice divergences on my CCI. I like this tool a lot, especially on the daily. I find it's more relevant, and maybe I could be wrong. And if I am, you guys could probably take a short.
I'm just not gonna touch it. That's what
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna do.
I have a spot bag. I'm not doing leverage for this. But if someone wants to feel saucy, I don't know, you could wait for some sort of breakdown and bring it home. It's not the best, but it could play out, especially if Bitcoin were to pump. If Bitcoin were to go past 20K, I'm pretty sure this would actually happen. So I'm not going to hold this for too long. If Bitcoin really starts breaking some highs, this could be dangerous. But if we keep seeing sideways,
Yeah.
I don't mind trying to squeeze out maybe like half a position.
So that's
there.
$1 billion market cap. Would you say that you think that high caps are looking better, or like mid caps, maybe like $100 million? Because I was looking at Algorand the other day, or actually yesterday. That one seems pretty good,
trading.
but it seems like it's an okay spot. But oh wow, that's Bitcoin pairing. Okay, yeah, I was looking at USD, but either one. I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong.
I was trading this. Yeah, I was trading this the other day. If someone were to buy it, it should be here. But I don't like that long wick to the upside.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the Bitcoin chart. I was looking at the USD chart, but that makes it look pretty brutal, actually.
Yeah, let's grind this down a bit. Yeah, I mean, if someone's waiting to get in a long, I'd probably wait for maybe a 4-hour close above here to start looking to average in with limit bids. Just because you can see it was a clear level of resistance earlier and it's been pivoting around it. So I think that's a relevant, point to look at. But let's go on USD. The USD is always prettier in most cases. Sorry, a lot of doodle. Yeah. I wouldn't long it just yet. Like, if I were to look to long something, let's say, I'd much rather altcoins like, let's say, VeChain, where it's already popped to the upside and you can see that there's more demand. There's some altcoins that are just responding a bit ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look at those, but the fuck do I know?
That's fair.
That's Algorand.
Someone asked in the chat, is there this paradigm of everyone using USD pairs? Will we go back to Bitcoin pairs in a bullish alt cycle, or?
I think they're always useful.
I mean, in certain situations.
I think it's in most situations, at least for me. Because I mean, if your altcoin's depreciating to Bitcoin, there's really no point in holding that altcoin.
Mhm.
You know, so I think it's very important to keep that in mind. Your USD pairs will usually react well to the upside, but you're forgetting that Bitcoin might be moving even farther. So one could trade it as well. I like trading BTC pairs. It's fun. But I don't know. Some people say it's irrelevant. I think take all your information. For example, if like just now we were looking at the Atom chart. The USD pair was, like Ambroid said, it was a mess, but BTC pair was a bit more clear, and I could explain myself a bit better. So there's always different ways to look at things. So I think people should look at both.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think what you should be looking at is following the volume and following the liquidity. And a lot of that has moved from BTC pairs to USD pairs. And that's why the shift in charting to USD is so prevalent and correct to a large extent.
Mm-hmm.
But BTC will forever have its place, right? And I think Bagsy said it very well that your main use case will be comparing whether you're lagging behind BTC or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you could
I
always
like
be making more money, but you just don't realize it.
Yeah.
Not you, but the people who do that.
Yeah, I get it.
Another interesting one is Zen. It's had its highest volume week or so. I heard there's also a fork, or sorry, a halving, I think. So this could be an interesting one to trade.
That shit
I mean,
like
it's
5
already,
times? Is that like a 5 times candle or what?
it 3x'd.
Okay. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay.
Let's look at it. But it's still looking pretty
Jesus
strong.
Christ, dude.
It has a nice structure. I'm not trading it, so I don't give a fuck. But if there's a good narrative behind it, I don't know why this is pumping, but that's a lot of volume, so this could keep running. I think, usually in the past when I've seen this on Binance and I've thought to myself, fuck it. I mean, it's nice volume, but the next day it's up like 50%. I'm like, God damn it. So yeah, that's the gut feeling it gives me.
This is one of those Barry Silbert coins. I love that he's got billions and billions of dollars in his in his fund, but he just retweets like random Twitter shills, like Zen to $100,000, and then he just like retweets it. It's just like he's all inclusive, dude. Really, what a guy.
Yeah, XRP right now.
See, I knew you wanted to talk about XRP. I knew it.
No, it's actually looking good on the BTC pair. Like this is a BTC pair that looks good.
Yep.
But at the same time, this is probably where bears would be shorting it if they.
And then they're gonna get blown the fuck out because XRP's airdrop is gonna be the next best thing, dude. Just wait.
Anywho, enough about XRP. Anyone else want to share? This is another interesting one, actually. Injective. I don't know if you got into that one, Ambroid, or anyone.
No, I haven't. No.
It's a it was incubated by Binance Labs, by Binance basically, and the tokenomics are as such that everyone's basically holding until forever for the next 3 months or something. There's a little coming into the supply. Of course, do your own research. However, I think this is one of those coins that have no prior history and that have been in technically an uptrend since the start. So it could be.
Wouldn't you say that this is like a massive breakdown, and now we are printing a bear flag?
I actually don't use patterns very much at all. So you must hate me because I use trend lines that you don't use. But the best place probably to buy a bag would be, I'd say, 82 cents. This could definitely print one more leg down. Absolutely, you're right. Like that. That's how I would play it. But I just know that it won't pull out. I don't think it'll go much deeper than that. But who knows? but I have a bag. um,
So
It's a
do we
good
have
point.
any requests from the chat, maybe?
yeah, sure.
Zill
Oh,
BTC
what a net.
is the
Zill.
pattern on Zill Weekly a valid cup and handle? Question mark.
Without even
Zill.
looking at the chart, it's gonna be a no.
Oh, come on. Look at that chart, dude. Look at that chart. Oh man, that thing is brutal, dude. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, that's actually, you know,
That's a long handle.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
the viewer was asking about USD chart, if I remember correctly.
No, they said Zill BTC.
Still BTC even. Holy shit!
So
Even
cup and,
even
what
on
did he say?
USD,
Cup and handle? Was that's what he was going for?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I don't know, dude. That's
I mean, if it were to do this, everyone would be like, "Yeah, it's a cup and handle," and then everyone's gonna long and get fucking
But
Shrek.
okay,
'cause
but
it's
cup and handle isn't that a continuation pattern, right? But like, what is it continuing
even
from?
Dumb knows it.
Like,
So-
what is it continuing? Is it going down or is it gonna go up? Like,
Exactly, right?
definitely go. I don't know. It depends how you look at.
I've never used a
The
cup
true-
and handle in my life, but I've always wondered that. They're like, "There's a cup and
No.
handle on the monthly chart." It's like, but what does that mean?
So
Yeah.
that's the joke, right? Because actual cup and handles are very rare. Like you don't see them much at all, because it's a continuation pattern. Means that you've got a bull run, then you've got a cup and handle, and then you continue up. So it's gonna be like a big correction in the bull run that had to have happened. So a cup and handle would be on Bitcoin, the Bitfinex ship, BTC USD.
Do you want to share?
Yeah, I want to share.
Okay. How do I stop?
Window. Application. Ship. Why is the share button white and the cancel button blue? So it makes you want to cancel multiple times.
I don't know, dude. This new
I
layout is
don't know.
weird. It's freaking me out here.
Yes.
Whoa. Hey.
No.
All
I need
right.
something older. I need something older. I need history.
We got a few other requests too if we have time
Yeah,
for this stuff after.
Tom, I just gotta
Sure.
say, you look exquisitely good.
Thank you, dude.
We have similar things going on. I like where you're at.
Yeah. Thank you. Are you talking about the beard or what?
Yeah, the whole
Oh.
package, bro.
Oh man, so
Yeah.
someone was like, maybe in July, they're like, "Hey, you probably look okay if you just didn't shave ever again." I was like, "Sick, dude," and then I just have it.
Sounds better.
It's getting crazy, but whatever, you know.
Mhm.
All right, what do we got here?
Yeah, so
Android?
a cup and handle would be something like this: a deep correction, then a small, quick one. It just didn't even happen, right? Because it
Mhm.
was continuing the uptrend. That's a cup and handle. And on the monthly, how would a continuation happen on a monthly? Like that would have to be something like a Dow Jones or something
Yeah.
that's got very, very long uptrends. Yeah, Bitcoin just hasn't had time to print the cup and handle on the weekly, and it's gonna take decades until it will be able to.
So, do you think that cup and handle is a meme?
Cup and handle's a meme for sure.
Okay. All right.
Like, it's way overused.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think just what like the cup and handle shows is a decrease in sell pressure over time.
Yeah.
If anything.
So
Now, is it really a cup?
That's every pattern, right? You've got to look at the psychology behind it. So, is this shit a chart pattern? Like
That's capitulation.
I mean, fuck no, it's not a chart pattern. It's
Not a chart pattern.
fundamental-
No. But it's a market
It's-
cycle pattern.
Yeah, so
That's a black swan, baby.
so
That's pain.
That was, dude.
It's not like-
Dude, that was like, oh fuck, it's over, man. It's over.
Coin's going. Let's go. 17.8.
That was a crazy day. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that day.
I mean, patterns aren't like magical, like, and you've got to think about why do they form. So, uh, why does shit like this form, right? Zoom in on it. Why does a correction like this form, right? It's people taking profit. So, um, a lot of good patterns, like the volume tapers out over time as they come true, because the sellers are exhausted, right? That's so it should be similar with the cup and handle, where it's like the the handle is small, there's not much sell pressure, there's not much volume on it, and then the breakout is on a large volume because it's the buyers overpowering the sellers, right? So how do you print that on a fucking monthly or weekly chart on a shitcoin?
Yeah.
That has varying, supply.
Right?
Usually
So
a lot of inflation.
volume is definitely tapered out over this, right? And
It's
you've
like
got finally volume kicking in over here. But what is this? Is this a flag? How do you call something that's gone for 160 days downwards a flag?
Yeah, you call that independence, bro. I stand for the flag.
We got a few other coins. I don't know. We're at an hour, but I mean, we could go a little bit longer. I'm totally okay with that.
I'm having a good
Okay,
time.
there's a link, RSR RSR, yeah.
I have a bag of Link right now, actually.
Okay, link might be a good one. QNT,
Excuse me.
Uniswap coin.
Mm-hmm. It's a token now. It's a
Doge.
token.
Yeah, do you guys want to hear something stupid I did before
Yes,
we get into that?
Of course. Please.
All right, so I invested in pre-sale in Kira. And
God, it's the female CEO in it.
yeah, I met her. Yeah, she's fucking dope. I love her.
I mean, half the people bought the coin just because she's hot.
Hey man, as long as it's investors. But yeah, so I did my thing, and on the Google form it said, return address. So I put my return address, and at the time I'd used FTX to send the fucking thing.
Oh no.
So it released 2 days ago, and I was like, okay, time to find my wallet. Where the fuck is it? And I couldn't find it. Long story short, I tracked it down. It was my fucking FTX Tether USDT ERC20 address. So I messaged Berg, and I asked him, I'm like, and he's like, yeah, it's not worth it, man. Like, the price is gonna cost to clawed back. And I was like, it's okay. But it wasn't a big bag. It was like 2.5% of the total allocation.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't a huge amount, but still, I was like, damn, I was a noob back in July.
Probably in a rush, dude. Probably just rushing around trying to get it done before I just forget about it. But yeah, that's.
I was expecting a second form where it says, fill in your receiving ERC20 address for Kira, not return address. But anyways,
yeah.
Point being, learned my lesson, and here we are. And now there's less supply for Kira in the circulating. So I did it.
On the upside, if it gets listed on FTX, you should have no issue dumping it there right away.
Yeah, they said if they do have the coin, they can scrape it. But yeah, good thinking, bro. I'll do my best.
Cross your fingers, dude.
I do have to say I have a similar story just from recently as well. I just started messing with DeFi and NFT stuff like a couple months ago. And yeah, so when I was first messing with it, first made my first LP tokens and stuff, I didn't know that you got like, what's called the Uni V2 token. I didn't know that. So anyway, I was also messing about with Celsius, the little interest, crypto interest bearing account. And anyway, I saw that Celsius had just added support for Uni, and I noticed that, oh look, MetaMask says I have like, this Uni sitting there
Oh
in my
no.
MetaMask, so I'm gonna send it to Celsius.
Oh.
It was my LP tokens that I sent to the Uni token address at Celsius. However, this story has a happy ending for me because I got in touch with Celsius. Their CTO reached out to me, and they helped me fix that issue.
Amazing.
So big, huge shout out to Celsius for being awesome,
Mhm.
but with customer support. But yeah, that was a big dumb idiot move on my part. Because, like I said, I wasn't aware of like it was a whole other token. For
Dude,
Uni
I can't
LPs
imagine.
that are also named Uni.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I can imagine all the support tickets exchanges are getting from like, because I mean you've been around for a while, but even seeing this new shit, it's like kind of easy to fuck up. So I wonder how, I mean the
Yeah.
support tickets, I'm sure they're like, please sir, help, please.
Right?
You know what you guys call this curve? This is called building your own narrative. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
the
you wanna
line.
find supports,
The
you
line
can.
needs to fit your bias, dude. That's what I've learned in all my time. You draw a line on the
I
chart,
never-
make it fit,
I
dude.
never used this, but it's just for the fuck of it.
So this is chain link, okay? What do we got going on here, champ?
Personally, I think I would rather be a buyer than a seller. Just because, well, a few reasons. We have some volume on the recent dip, some nice bullish divergences, building in price action, and overall, I just think a lot of people not hate it, but don't want it to succeed. So usually
Yeah.
when it's at high time frame support on a third test, Quasimodo, whatever the fuck, I'll buy it.
Wait, what'd you say about Quasimodo?
No, it was like a Quasimodo pattern, not perfect, but it's where
Isn't it the
kinda
Hunchback of Notre Dame?
it's like an inverse Head and Shoulders, basically, but I think it's just a different way to call it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. A lot of people hate Link just because it's gone up so much and everyone missed the boat, right? So.
But at the same time, I'm no tech expert, and I'm sure there are a lot of price oracles now. But Embroider, does anyone here have like anything to add, technically or fundamentally or technically?
Negative. I don't.
Not really, to be honest. I mean, it's like, to me, it's in a no man's land right now. So
Absolutely. Yeah. You like if I were to be smart, I would be telling you guys to buy it here, or at least in this area. Then again, I know that usually when I wait for these things to happen, they don't end up tagging, especially when it's the coin. Just Chainlink is an odd one where it's never really, it's never swept the low, but it doesn't give much chance to get back in. But then at the same time, this does look like the beginning of a bear cycle.
So my problem with Chainlink, and it's been for years now, really, is I can't chart it. It's one of those coins where I just can't fucking chart it. The retraces are too deep, where I go and say, "Oh, the trend's over by now." But no, it just keeps going afterwards, you know. And it technically it's just too deep with the retraces for me. I wouldn't know where to set a stop. I wouldn't know where to take profit. It's just a giant fucking mess to chart for me. So I just avoid the coin for that reason.
I think this is probably the cleanest way I could come up with it. But it's not perfect. It's a scatter, like it's definitely. But price is beginning to compress. A different way to look at it, I guess. Going back to cup and handles, like water patterns. Anyways, we can start seeing some sort of compression. So upside, downside, take your bet. But it's going to be volatile once it goes. That's why whenever I take one of these positions, I'll either do spot, or if I'm leveraged, I'll unfortunately always have to use a stop, even though I'll get stopped more times than I'd like. However, I know that if I'm wrong, I can ride another, I don't know, let's say it breaks to the upside. Probably a fair level would be, say, here. Can we agree, or is that too
Sure.
ambitious?
Sure.
Yeah.
100,000 sats first, probably, but yeah, I mean that makes sense.
And to the downside, let's say Bitcoin goes on a rampage. I think there would be probably a deep wick into this.
Mm.
Either way, the point I'm trying to make is that one could capture more to the upside, but 50% if you hold your bag. So what I'm trying to say is, like, if you use a stop loss, if you're wrong, you can always ride it the other way. But it took me a while to want to be able to change bias when I am wrong. Like when I'm wrong and I get stopped, I don't want to get back in it. So I've been working on that. It's been a
Oh yeah,
tough
just
one.
instantly like just trying to get it back in.
It's
Yeah.
changing your bias on the fly and operating under a new narrative.
Yep.
Usually I like to sit back and really understand what went wrong, and then by the time I'm confident, it's already up 30%. But yeah, do we have any more
coins?
suggestions?
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So
okay,
go ahead. Or need a coin. Need a coin. Will you have a suggestion?
Need a coin? Anything?
Old man.
He fell asleep.
Yeah, he fell asleep on us. All right. I'll go ahead then, because it's actually going nuts right now, and it's looking like it's making another all-time high attempt. So, as I said, just recently I've started messing around with DeFi and NFT coins. One of the ones that I'm currently holding and doing all the little NFT staking, yield farming, all the great goody craziness, esoteric stuff you can do now. Anyway, is Node Runners. It's actually pretty cool. It's like a little NFT trading card game with DeFi elements.
What's the ticker?
NDR. It's on Dex Tools and
Yeah, I'm on ChartX right now. I'm just gonna switch over the screen quickly.
Okay.
Can you guys see this new Uniswap screen?
No.
No,
Okay,
not yet.
1 second. I gotta change the tab. I gotta
yeah.
go in and out quickly.
Like literally during the course of this episode, it just started pumping and making another all-time high attempt. So,
My man.
yeah, no, it's. I mean, I am by no means an expert in either NFTs or DeFi projects, but this one seemed really cool, and so far it's paying off in spades. I think my average buy price was like $3.
All right, here, does this work?
Yeah, this looks sweet.
Whoa, we what?
And not only that, but then just the
I
project
suggest
itself
switching
is,
to logarithmic.
Sure.
yeah, like I said, good lord.
Whoa, we what?
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I guess I mean, I don't know. I usually get into this discussion with people where they say TA is irrelevant on these kind of coins.
Not really.
I'm inclined to say not really too. I mean, we still use
I
vision.
mean, I will also say that TA is not the end all be all either.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'll say it this way. Price action predates technical analysis, right? And technical analysis is just looking at the price action and visualizing it.
And trying to identify patterns.
But before people had charts, they would still look at the price itself and how it reacts from certain levels.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that you can visualize it very easily now that charts are popular, right? When you read shit like reminiscences of a stock operator or Wyckoff. Wyckoff, when you read the original Wyckoff, he told the readers to draw their charts. You had no charts. You had to draw them yourself. So you were told to buy a paper with like square patterns on it, so you can mark the prices easily. You had to do all this shit by hand, right? So no, technical analysis doesn't work. It just, you know, visualizing the psychology of reactions of people at certain prices, right? People were selling here, then it broke out, so it became a good location to buy. It's not complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's
But
only so many ways you can cut it for this one.
yeah,
But it
Some
looks good.
some
yeah,
people just
it looks hella
are
good. And
to accept simple psychology and have to add moon cycles and I don't know, virginal blood to their charts.
good lord.
Okay.
I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah, YF die. My friend told me, well, my partner told me to get into this one at like $40. I sold most in the first leg, but this has been one of. Let me turn it off, log. This has been one
Holy
of the only.
Holy
Yeah,
beep.
it's performed super well, and since he took a role as the advisor, he's been doing a lot of cool moves and really trying to innovate. Um, you know, but you know, I'm not invested anymore, but I wish those guys the best.
You literally
They
could buy any YF coin probably, and you'd be doing just fine.
Actually, no, this one outperformed all of them. If I'm not all of them, I don't want to speak out of my ass, but this one is one of the only one who's uptrended this hard in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I think it's number 2 in just growth. But yeah,
Crazy.
insane shit. It's just a lot of volume. It's in the millions daily. So yeah, they did good shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I did plan on doing TA, but
I mean, it's hard as fuck to hold through this shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Look at that fucking retrace from 1600 to
Damn.
800.
Look at
That's
that
a
trend
minus 50% that you are just holding through
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
the fucking 3200. That's
Yeah.
mentally like almost impossible. And again, from
It's like
You
Bitcoin.
have to take
$1,000 to
vacations and come back
300.
at the right day. 'Cause
Holy
if you
shit.
take a vacation and come back on the wrong day, you're like, oh fuck. But I mean,
I would have sold this
It-
50
yeah,
before
man.
I got here.
Well, especially if you get in at like he said, like what, $40 or even $100 or something. You like see
Yeah.
at $400, you're like, that's pretty good. But like, fuck, man.
I mean, look at say Spice, if you could put it in there.
Absolutely. Just quickly imagine this scenario.
Dude.
20K Bitcoin breaks through, dumps back. Yo, it's good.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Spice. That's SFI.
Yes, sir.
Is it this SFI?
Hey, how do you
Spice.
use TradingView with all Uniswap coins? What is that website you got there?
Yes,
ChartX.pro.
that's the one.
This is actually Saffron Finance. What's
No, yeah, Saffron Finance. That it's good. It's just that the token is Spice. That's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm
Saffron
actually
is a spice, so it
Oh.
makes it kind of twisted.
I'm a liquidity provider right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking because it's similar, right? That shit. When you could first start looking at it, it was like $30. That was one of the first prices on Uniswap, if I
Yes.
remember correctly, right?
Down in the dirt.
Then it went to 1,000 already, right? I've sold it by now, right? I was selling in the 700 or so.
And you didn't even
And-
take a hit. Huh?
Well, will I buy it back? I don't know, because this shit went down 70%. But if you look at the freaking YF die, this is standard stuff. You know,
Yes.
these
Yeah.
70% retraces.
Interesting. Yeah. You're right. I wish I could bring them one next to each other, but it's not TradingView. But yeah, like I like the project. I know they're cool people, the ones doing it, and I don't think that they would exit scam or anything.
No, but their audits are not real. So just kidding, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Maybe.
I think QuantStamp is the one that did their audit. I don't know how good they are or not.
I've heard.
Yeah, QuantStamp is one of those that Compound has been using repeatedly.
Right.
Yeah, I've
Right.
heard good things about QuantStamp.
Yeah. So that's Spice. I have a bag, and they're giving out
have a bag.
28% APY loans. I think it was at 36.7% or something like that during the current.
Yeah, so I actually brought it up because I can actually use this stuff. Let me share.
Yeah, sure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 second.
No worries.
There you go.
Yes, this is the only way you can really compare it, but
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean? It looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this. It looks like this. You know, which one is the last one?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like this if you zoom in.
Jesus
Market
Christ.
cycle.
You know what I mean? So this is. Come on, dude. Which one is the last one? Which one is the one where you want to sell? That's the, you know. And when do you buy back if you sell it?
And that's the thing where the information comes handy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always work out, of course, but if you know that they're going to do a marketing move, you know, or they're going to hire agencies to help push them, evidently price action will eventually catch up to it. So you don't even have to have insider information. You just need to know when they start scheduling all their shit and when just the market feels like it's in a good time for upside. Usually
I think it's the other way around, where the fundamentals catch up to the price action usually.
Wouldn't you say the fundamentals are already priced in though?
No, because someone knows about the fundamentals beforehand, so they're pricing them in before, so you can see it on the price action before the fundamentals are out, even officially. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I lost you. I'm so sorry. This weed's hitting hard.
So you've got announcements come in, right?
Yes.
So the traditional way to look at it is that someone is going to be buying this to price in the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is that someone knew that the announcement about the announcements coming out would be coming out, so they're already pricing this in. This is the insiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
You can see something oftentimes before the fundamentals are officially out.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I meant.
We agree. We're on the same page. I'm just
Okay.
saying it's important to if you can find out ahead of time when they're going to start using their own tokens to pay for marketing and for exposure, when they actually have something to talk about. Most importantly, you know, if it's just a small update on their blockchain, I mean, they're probably not going to spend a lot. But if, you know, they're partnering with someone huge or whatever the fuck, sometimes they'll go for a couple month campaigns. So it's more of that I'm talking about. But I think we're saying the same thing.
I have a question. It's kind of off topic, but kind of maybe not. I don't know. Is there a place that you can do like limit orders and stuff on Uniswap yet?
No,
Why?
because it's hard. How would you do it? Everything's on chain.
Oh yeah.
You're adding a level of complication of, you know, because a limit order is set at a certain price, whereas everything you do on Uniswap right now
Market
is
buy and market sell.
market buys. Yes.
Okay. I was wondering, kind of thinking along those lines, is like you're asking like when's the right time to buy and when's the right time to sell. Like I mean, it's just market buys like and goes up like 15%, you know. So then you're like thinking about buying. You're like, oh well, I guess I should have because it's fucking up 15% in one buy, you know. So I guess that's kind of what I was thinking, but.
Or it happened at 3 a.m. and you were just asleep.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
There's a comment in chat. Taproot pull request just posted on GitHub. Anyone care to comment? Check I am Nomad's Twitter for reference source. Do you guys know what that means?
No.
So, does anybody but the Bitcoin maximalists care about the technical improvements in Bitcoin? Because I think the price mostly cares about the investment and economics and etc. Right? And stuff like Taproot is not too interesting to the average investor. it doesn't. Well, I mean, Taproot does help some narratives, but some it hinders. So, in a sense, it's kind of neutral news for the average investor because someone might dislike uh, the um, anon aspects it leads to. Um,
Tech is secondary to number go up.
See, I was and
absolutely.
see how I look at it is that one
I like that.
invariably leads to the other, i.e., tech improvements lead to number go up. I
So
believe
I would argue that Bitcoin as is, Bitcoin as it was 2 years ago, Bitcoin as it was 5 years ago, technically, would be the same investment vehicle as it is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bitcoin specifically. Because nothing about its value proposition has changed with the improvements that have arrived. The throughput, the bandwidth it's got is basically the same, like an 2x on the bandwidth is fuck all nowadays in the world of exponential growth, right? Um, all the bandwidth growth that's going to happen is going to happen off chain, like on Liquid and such.
Yeah.
And like the core protocol, the core coin hasn't changed, doesn't have to change. It could stay the same forever and it would still be valuable. Technical improvements in Bitcoin, in a way, they don't matter to the price.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's price and narrative, I guess, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's attempting to be money. That means that the public has to buy it, you know? And that doesn't mean that it's got to improve technologically if it's already 10 times better than the other alternative, which it is. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next, lads?
I might have been a bit forceful about this argument, but there you go.
Should we keep going with coins? Or we're at 1 hour and 30 minutes now. This is one of the longest shows we ever had in our lives.
I don't know, man. I think we can like do the outro and shit.
Okay.
5 minutes per person.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Ambroid. Fucking kick us off, dude. Tell us what's going on and what you're doing and shit.
Yeah, so I've actually missed this entire bounce upwards. Like I haven't done a single trade in it. I've just mostly been holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, a couple LPs, but that's it. I've just been chilling. I haven't traded at all for the last couple of weeks. Just, you know, I can't be asked to. I don't know. It's a weird mental state, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, not much new on my side. Fairly rare to say, but yeah, there you go.
All right, Bagsy.
What was the question?
Oh, what's up with you? What's new with your crypto stuff or real life ventures or anything?
Yeah. I got a rowing machine. Really happy about that because I've been getting fat over here. I've been eating too well, and limited movement, not good for the soul. So I got it. Rowing. I fucking hate it, but it's good that I have it. Apart from that, what do I want to share? I have a what do you call it? A brainchild, or I have an idea. I want to create a platform that'll help educate people on certain things. I won't say more about it, but it's a lot of moving pieces, and I'm trying to arrange everything so it makes sense. So that's where a lot of my thoughts are going right now. And, just trying to keep the mind healthy, take your vitamins. If you can, go for a walk.
And row.
And row, or if you have anything indoors, try and get, whatever the fuck out, skipping rope. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. But, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. But, yeah, it's fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
Of course, dude.
Thank
SoCal,
you for coming.
hello?
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Oh, am I muted? No, I'm good.
good.
All right.
You're
Look, it happens. But
You know.
yeah. So anyway, like I said, just been dipping my toes into DeFi and NFT. Uh traded some F on this move upwards, and still have that Bitcoin long from 4,500.
Dude, what is your
So
plan with that? What's
I
the
don't know. At this point, it's just become a meme, so I don't care. 100,000, let's do it. Why not?
Wow.
I'm gonna write it to 100,000 or until I get auto deleverage.
Just set your
whichever occurs first.
set your sell at
200.
100,000.
I
Just
did.
pray. Okay.
Yep. It's in, buddy. It's in. I'm just gonna, because I mean that's insane. It's just insane, and at this point, it's just become hilarious.
Are you up or down on
But,
DeFi? Someone asked.
Total I'm up, but it's really just two projects that are carrying. Well, one that's pretty much flat right now, and then another one that's going insane. So I'm up overall, but
Wow.
it's concentrated between two projects. Really,
You're one of the
so-
few. I feel like
Really?
maybe. I don't know.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I'm
skipped
down.
I skipped all the insanity in August
Yeah.
and beginning of September. I didn't even start messing with any of this until the end of September. After, pretty much the bottom on everything was almost in by that point,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I chose my time wisely because
Yeah.
I knew when
Well,
I saw everything
and you missed all the
going
high
crazy
gas
in
fees
August.
too, I'm sure, right? It's like I always
Yes,
wonder when
yes.
people are sharing like their what's that gas, what the fuck, gas WTF or whatever that
Mhm.
website is, like
Oh, yeah.
like
What-
yeah, I mean, like maybe you're up, but like all the Ethereum you paid for fees, like that definitely eats into it, So like it's just like,
Exactly. I
holy
was seeing
fuck,
all
dude.
that. So in August, I made the conscious decision to just stick my head in the sand and ignore everything about Uniswap or DeFi or any of that until the first mania wave calmed down, and see what shook out and who was still left standing. You know what I mean?
Yep,
Smart. Yeah.
not a bad idea.
I waited for the first bottom to fall out,
But
and I've been playing with it since then, and it's been pretty well. And like I said, just trading the big boys too, ETH
Yeah.
and Bitcoin, and it's just all in general. It's been going pretty well.
all right, good. What about Nitacoin? Is he awake yet?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my!
How was your
God.
nap?
Grandpa woke up.
I was kind of listening. I was kind of doing some stuff too, but what were you talking about?
We're the outros now, dude. We're wrapping up. Just seeing what you're up to, man.
This is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not much. I bought one DeFi bag the other day. I bought it at it's called DPay. I bought it at, I don't know, $1.40, something like that, $1.30, and then it fell, and then I caught it at, I don't know, 70 cents, something like that. So I'm just gonna ride this bag. This is kind of a little cool project, very small project. So riding that. I got a couple things I'm providing liquidity for, and I got a few coins on the go, but really not much. I'm kind of a lot like Ambroid right now, to be honest. I have a lot of mainly just sitting in Ethereum and a couple other coins. I got FTT and stuff like that, and just kind of riding those out. And don't need to do too much right now. I'm not really chasing a home run winner. I'm just kind of trying to protect myself. So, yeah,
That
that's about it.
fucking sucks that I've become you, dude.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same. Like, I kind of want to say something else because you fucking, I don't want to copy you, but yeah, we're pretty similar right now. I don't know. I've got like, 35% of my portfolio or whatever in ETH. I've got some Bitcoin investments. There's some things I've been investing in, some companies and stuff like that. And then, yeah, holding a little bit of that. FTT, BNB, messing around with a few DeFi projects, providing a little bit of liquidity for projects that don't have much. And yeah, just seeing where it goes. For my overall DeFi experience, I don't know. I posted this a while ago. I had like one 40x, and then I've had like 30 losers. So
Yeah, dude.
they're like really like that's the best way to explain it for me. Like, and most of those coins are either dead or down 60, 70, 80%. The downside with providing liquidity is when they fall apart, you kind of take that double loss on ETH. But yeah, overall, I still doing okay because of the one winner. I've got a couple that are kind of lingering, doing okay, providing me a couple bucks each day, but not too much. I think it's actually a bad time to just try and extend yourself, trying to make things happen. You don't really need to force things to happen right now. You just kind of gotta wait until they happen. So patience is key.
Yep. I can agree with that, dude. No, don't force it, man. It's not good for you. It hurts you. In a lot of aspects of life, and especially pooping. As for me, dude, I don't know. I mean, Zcash is going to 70 grand, so I bought a little bit of Zcash the last few days. I decided I was gonna give FTX Sam some of my money. I put some money on FTX just to mess around the exchange. I like it a lot. It's pretty sweet exchange. I haven't really spent too much time on there. I don't know. I was looking at Filecoin. They've I remember like when they first announced like that mining was all fucked up and stuff, and then they've made some changes, and since then it's been like pretty sideways. So I'm kind of interested to see what that one does. But fuck, other than that, I'm just kind of sitting around. I'm mostly in Bitcoin. But I got some DeFi projects, Happy Farms, and a few other stuff. I'm just kind of chilling, just watching. But I'm playing around in FTX, so it keeps you interested.
I'm just more or less like banking on, there's a lot of technical analysis here this episode, but I'm more or less bank on people too, right? I like to invest in projects and people that I like. It's a lot easier holding those. I like what Heroes got going on. Their website's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out that Wix and Ticks, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I got in there right off the start. I've been riding that project since day one. Pretty cool little thing. I like betting on CZ. I like betting on Sam. And yeah, just bet on winners.
Yeah, that's it. It's all you gotta do to make it. You just
And then if you lose, just bet more.
Yeah, just bet more, dude. All right. Well, shitcoin talk. I'm just gonna try to do this every Saturday about this time. So if we can just keep the schedule, maybe we'll do if there's something big going on, Bitcoin all-time high or some crazy shit happening. Maybe we'll do like a midweek show. But Saturdays for sure. I mean, if everyone's down with that, then we'll just keep going every Saturday for sure. And someone asked about a Christmas episode again this year. Maybe we could try to arrange something like that. 6-hour fucking stream again. Why not, dude?
Ho ho
It was
ho.
pretty intense. It was a lot of organizing.
That was torture, almost. Not as bad as the 24-hour stream though. That one I almost really wanted to like just end it. That was the worst.
I remember watching that.
Dude, that
so
was
much
like
fun.
delirious, man. I'll never do that again. All right, well, yeah, next Saturday, unless something happens in the next few days, we'll maybe plan for Wednesday, but Saturday for sure. So we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, share, subscribe.
Retweet,
Buy
comment.
my bags.
Yeah, buy our bags, and we'll buy yours too, maybe. All right, see you guys.
See you guys later.